Everyone. Welcome to the webinar this evening, and I'll be speaking about the Master UnFranchise Owner Programme. My name is Gabriel, and just to share a little bit with you guys, I've been in the business since end of 2014, and before that, I had about 10 years of experience in the insurance and investment industry. I'm also a certified personal trainer, and I have a diploma in fitness and nutrition as well. So for myself, I've also qualified multiple times as a Master UnFranchise Owner and Shopping Annuity member as well, Master member as well. Okay. So today, when we talk about the Master UnFranchise Program, we need to know what the essence of the program is. So everyone is looking for, this is by our owner, our founder as well. So everyone is looking for the keys to success. When I was a distributor, I didn't care what it took or how hard I had to work. I just wanted to know exactly what I had to do to be successful. I didn't want to learn by trial and error or work hard and not make it. I wanted to know if I did certain things, I would make it. Okay, so the UnFranchise Owner Program is designed to be a structured system whereby we can follow, and it's a very good KPI for those of us who have been in the corporate line before, where everyone has a KPI to follow. Everyone has steps to follow. And as we know, the unfranchised system is similar to a franchise system. So it's like a franchise, and therefore the Master UFO program is something that we can follow as unfranchised owners to become successful. Okay, so this is our founder, J.R. Ridinger. Okay, and what is the Master UnFranchise Owner Program? Well, it's a structured system that identifies and quantifies what successful Market Singapore independent unfranchised owners have done to be successful with the business plan. Okay, so this program actually allows us as unfranchised owners to enter into action with belief, okay, and confidence. Because knowing that when we follow a system, it would actually help us in all areas of our business that are necessary for us to grow. Okay, so in the unfranchised business, you can actually be one of three roles, right? You can be a sales representative, which pretty much is like an agent. So as an agent, well, you just buy and sell products and make retail profit, right? So when your selling stops, your income will stop. But most of us here listening in today would be unfranchised owners. As unfranchised owners, the reason why we chose to do that is because number one, we can be like like a sales rep. We are like a sales rep, okay? But we are much more than a sales rep. We have leverage, okay? And then the next thing you can do is you can become a master unfranchised owner. As a master unfranchised owner, you are allowed to put this on your name card, and at the same time, it shows that you have reached a different level. You're not just an unfranchised owner, but you have mastered the business. Okay, so now the 2 to 3 year plan. This 2 to 3 year plan does not start when you register as an unfranchised owner. Okay, so a lot of people think that when I register as unfranchised owner, that means my business starts. That's not how it works. Okay, the business starts only when you start to implement the basic 5 fundamentals of the business, participate and plug into the GMTSS system, reference and complete the Getting Started guide, and then therefore allowing to plan for success. Okay, why is this important? A lot of people thinking that they have been in the business for a while means that, oh, I've been there for a year or two, it doesn't work. No, it doesn't work that way. Okay, time alone does not dictate how successful we'll become. It is what we have done in that time. So therefore, these 3 steps are most important, and implementing this will help you to move forward in your business. So how can you qualify as a master unfranchised owner, or in short, we always call it MUFO? Number one, you have to complete the shopping annuity assessment. Okay, so if you don't know where it is, please speak to your senior partner, your sponsor. Okay, you can do it online now. Number 2, you must have a subscription, a valid subscription for your UFMS, which is the $30 that we pay every month. Okay, and you must purchase a total of 1,500 BV of exclusive products for the respective quarter. Okay, these purchases must be from your paying unfranchised ID or from a personally registered preferred customer's paying ID. To put it in short, it means that it has to be your own personal preferred customers, okay, the people that you register through your website, and it can be your own purchases as well. So that includes your auto ship and so on. Okay, next you must generate 275 IBV, okay, by you and your preferred customers from the partner stores and from the company's exclusive products with IBV. Okay, and take note that any transaction that creates IBV from your home country. Okay, so 275 IBV, it's something that we implemented from last quarter onwards. So take note of this. In the past, it used to be just purely dollar value, but now it's IBV, which allows you to see the direct correlation of what you're spending and what you're getting paid. Okay, and personally sponsor one qualified and active unfranchised owner, okay, for the respective calendar quarter. So bring in one new partner. So if you look at this, we have already done cover a few categories. One is the BV, one is the IBV, and then on top of that is business growth, because you have one more person doing what you're doing. Okay. Next, also plug yourself into the GMTSS. Now, if we are in a system like this, what is important to ensure that everybody is singing the same tune, everybody is doing the same things? Okay, that is through training. And in GMTSS, which is known as our global meeting, training, and seminar system, okay, you have to attend or conduct one new unfranchised owner training, attend or conduct one basic 5 training, attend or conduct one executive coordinator certification training, okay, and purchase a minimum of 3 tickets to the Market Singapore annual convention or leadership school, okay, and you must purchase this through your own paying ID. Okay, now for these trainings, some people may say, oh, I'm already in the business for a while. Why do I need to continually attend NUOT and Basic 5? Well, the key thing is this. For a lot of trainings, if you attend one time, okay, the question is, can you teach it? Are you well versed enough to teach it? Are you practicing it? Sometimes when you are new to the business or newer to the business, what you do is you attend one training and say, okay, I've done it. I've attended once. Okay. However, understand this, you have new people in the business, you have new team members in the business, new teammates in the business. You brought in your new partner, you have to go for this training with them, okay, because attending with them, they will have some questions that you had when you first attended a training. Now, when you go together with them, you align your learning together with your team, with your teammates, with your new business partners. And for Basic 5, there is always a saying to go for at least 7 different Basic 5s with 7 different trainers, because each different trainer has a slightly different experience. The content will be the same, but the training, what you get from that training because of the style of the trainer, the experience of the trainer will be different. And one important thing is this, we are about continuous learning. The thing about plugging yourself into GMTSS is to create that habit of learning, because someone who's been in the business for 6 months and someone who's been in the business for 1.5 years, when they attend the same B5 training, they will get different nuggets out of it. They will learn different things because they're at different stages of the business. So always keep your mind open, always go for training. You can attend more than one, but attend at least one to qualify for a Master UFO. Okay, lastly is to complete the Basic 5 diagnostic test, okay, or earn a minimum of 1125 in commissions. The Basic 5 diagnostic test, it's a self-assessment. Now, this self-assessment is especially important for all of us as we do this business, because everyone in your team is their own boss, right? So everyone is independent. The way you can know what you're doing is correct or not is to do the self-diagnostic test. From that test, you will look at where your stronger areas are and some areas where you have to work more on. Okay, of course, For those who have earned the minimum commissions, you can choose to do the test or not, because the way we gauge is that if you have earned a certain commission, that means you have done certain things right for you to get the commission. However, I always encourage everyone, do it with your junior partners, do it with your team. Don't just do it yourself, so that you know as a team where are areas that you can help each other, so that you can progress, and not only you qualify a master unfranchised owner, but also the team as well. And the more people that qualify for this, the faster the growth in your business. So the submission is all online. So when you purchase your tickets, when you purchase your you go for your training and you sponsor a new partner, everything is online. Okay, you have about 28 days after the closing date of the quarter for submission. This allows for things like some of the IBV from partner stores to actually flow in. Sometimes it will take time. So do take note of that for the IBV as well. Now, when you qualify as unfranchised owner, you will receive the Master UnFranchise Owner pin, which is a gold pin. Okay, and you can actually earn additional stones with the pin. Okay, or we playfully call it diamonds. Okay, but they're not real diamonds; they're stones. Okay, number one is you qualify as a Master UnFranchise Owner by submitting your criteria 3 out of 4 consecutive quarters in a year. Okay, so the thing is this: when I first earned my pin, it was very interesting because I didn't succeed in the first round. Okay, I didn't succeed in having 3 initial quarters. I had a break in between, so I had to try for 3 more quarters. Okay, now that may seem like a little bit hard for some people, but the key thing you have to understand is this: with the Master and Franchise Owner, it's about creating a habit, creating a lifestyle. Because once we input this habit into our lives, we will become better unfranchised owner, and eventually we will see more success. Okay, and then upon earning a minimum of 1875 per week, 39 out of 52 weeks per calendar year, you will also receive an additional pin with additional 1 stone. Okay, additional stones will be allocated or awarded on a yearly basis if once you hit the minimum earning criteria for each year. Okay, and lastly, your updated jacket will be sent to you automatically with the correct number of stones at the following quarter of each calendar year. So you don't have to worry. This is tracked in the company. Okay, but of course, do your own tracking as well, because I think qualifying as this is a symbol that you're doing the business right. And the more stones you have means you'll be doing right for a longer time. Okay, so what are the incentives of achieving the Master UnFranchise Owner? Now, this is not something just to collect trophies. It's not something just to create a habit, but it's also something that gives you more leverage in your team. As most of us who have been in the business already know, we can choose one partner on our right or our left per quarter who we have personally sponsored to place business volume with them. Now, by achieving the Master UnFranchise Owner, you have the opportunity of selecting a second personally sponsored partner, okay, to place that volume, which means you can choose more than one. Okay, so you're eligible to designate the second unfranchised owner for volume placement. Okay, the second placement is awarded for each quarter that you qualify as a Master UnFranchise Owner. So if you qualify for 1 quarter, you'll be allocated this additional placement for 1 more quarter. Okay, so if you complete the Master UnFranchise Owner qualification, say in Q2 this year, you'll be eligible to designate a second placement in Q4. So there will be a 1 quarter gap before the next, before the allocation. So do take note of the timing as well. Okay, now I would like to share a few other things. This is my own tip. I always believe the mindset is very important. So I have put 2 paradigms here today. A lot of us come into this business, many have been employees before. So starting this business needs us to change from an employee mindset to a entrepreneur's mindset. So for example, I will look at employee mindset first. Some of partners will tell you, when I sponsor one new partners, I will buy the tickets, I will attend the training. Okay, I will try to achieve. Okay, and if I look at point one, I have heard of cases where unfranchised owners who have been trying to achieve the Master UFO, okay, and then they manage to sponsor a partner at the very last minute. However, they did not buy the 3 tickets or they did not attend the trainings. They have already qualified in all other categories except for the ticket and trainings, and that is a very, very big waste, right? And sometimes the mindset there is also, they will say it's impossible to achieve. And some people will think I spend too much. Okay. However, we look at the entrepreneur's mindset here. Okay. We will think that what I do today is investing in and building my future. Okay. So it's a long-term vision. And then I lead the way and I set the example. So if I want my team to do the Master UnFranchise Owner Program, I have to be the one leading the way and set the example. And therefore, I set up for success. Okay, and it's a mindset that we all have to say that I will achieve the SAMM, so my BV and IBV requirements will be met for both SAMM and Master UnFranchise Owner. Now, this is killing 2 birds in 1 stone. By having this belief that you will achieve this, you will go out there and you will do it as if you're going to achieve it. And if all else fails, right, I usually end with this statement: I will keep trying until, and then you can end the statement there, because not everyone will achieve the Master UFO on the first try. Some of you may achieve it on the second try, some maybe even on the third try. But what's more important is, because we're entrepreneurs, what we're doing today is investing in and building our future. We have to keep getting better. So there's no penalties for not achieving, but there is a benefit for achieving for you and for your team. Okay, always keep that in mind. Okay, and what will I do to prepare to achieve? Now, I always like to prepare in advance. So for trainings, that is the easiest you can control, right? NUOT, Basic 5, ECCT. Okay, ECCT, you only need to attend 1, and each one covers up to 4 quarters. You can attend more than 1, or you can just do 1 a year. It's really up to you, right? NUOT, you can always book that in advance. GMTSS schedule is always released 3 months in advance. Choose a date, and I always recommend, please choose a date within the first 1 to 2 months. Do not choose the 3rd month. What happens is, if you choose the 3rd month and if the classes get overbooked, okay, you're not able to get a ticket, okay, or something happens and you're not able to attend that particular training that you've already booked, you will be left with maybe very little alternatives, or sometimes even no more alternatives. Okay, that applies for both NUOT and Basic 5. Make it a habit to go for Basic 5 regularly, because that is the essence of our business. Okay, and then tickets. What I always do is I always buy and sell 6 tickets per quarter. Not per quarter, sorry. For every 2 quarters. Pardon the typo. It's every 2 quarters. Okay, because my aim is always to achieve the Master UnFranchise Owner every single quarter. There are times that I achieve it. There are times that I do not, for various reasons. But what is important is I am prepared and plan to achieve it. Because it could be a scenario where you would go and try it. You may achieve 3 out of 4. You may achieve 2 out of 4. But it's more important the process that you go out and try and become a better unfranchised owner. So that is the most important thing. And then I would say, be a product of the product. Convert all household spending. Okay, and I'm talking about not just BV, of course BV first, but also IBV. Whatever you can't find in BV, convert it to IBV. Okay, maximize your auto ship. Don't think about 50, 100, 150. Look at what your family really needs. Look at what you are using. Look at what you need to use. Okay, IBV, maximize your auto ship, because now we are only allowed to place up to 50 IBV through auto ship. So if you can maximize it, okay, partner stores, let it flow as you go. But for exclusive products, try to maximize it. And talk to people around me, okay, and build a customer base. Very often, it's just about opening our mouths, talking to people. That's how you get product sales. it's not about being a good salesperson. It's about understanding what people need, sharing them a solution, okay, and find people who are open-minded to try the solution. If the product works for you, think of it this way: it can also work for someone else, right? Okay, and the last part I like to emphasize a lot is this: tickets, tickets, tickets. Okay, buy your tickets. Okay, always buy a ticket. I've asked this question before. Do you buy a movie ticket and not intend to go watch it? You don't do that, right? So for this leadership school, you have to buy the tickets as well. For those of you who are new in the business, who are trying this, go out and buy one ticket at least. However, if you can buy 3 tickets, okay, bring 2 friends with you. Maybe potential partners, maybe not. Let them make the decision for themselves. Because the best part is at this event, you will have all the leaders to do the talking for you, and you can leverage on the system. Because if you try to do all the talking yourself, that is very limited. But if you can get all the different leaders from different backgrounds to share, everyone has a lot to learn. And imagine this, for only $200, you get to use Kallang Theatre Auditorium this year. Okay, if you go in yourself, bring a speaker in, imagine how much that would cost. If anyone has attended any of the other motivation investment talks of that, you'll realize that the price is not just $200. It's a lot more than that, right? But here it's only for $200 and one weekend. Okay, a Friday night it's the UBP. Okay, and you can bring some friends. It's free seating, so you can bring friends along to take a look at this business. Share with them what you're doing. Remember, the key in this business is always opening your mouth. Okay, and once you open your mouth, you will have people who say yes, you have people who say no. It doesn't matter who says no, it only matters who says yes to you. Okay, and I would like to share a quote from Dennis Franks, which I heard from the audio. Okay, if you can read this, it says that you cannot, we do our business and we build it from event to event, and we want you to be independent. Okay, and I also have this quote from this lady called Kertu. She came to Singapore to do a local seminar, I believe last year. Okay, and if you read the whole statement, she said this in 21.5 when she was an executive coordinator. Okay, today she's a director. She said, "I'd rather have everyone have the belief and education rather than starting the business." Okay, so she doesn't want to just sign people up. Okay, and pardon the typo. Starting the business means I have to spend time. I know they can do it, but I need them to know that they know they can do the business too. Okay, so this is very, very important, because if they have the belief, they will become independent. They will go out there and do the business, right? So tickets are very, very important, because that's why it's one of the key criteria in the Master UnFranchise Owner Program. You need to have 3 tickets. Okay, with that, thank you very much. And I wish everyone the best, and may everyone achieve the Master UnFranchise Owner pin in this quarter. Thank you.